welcome to the comments section of What's Your Opinion from Last Time? And we have We Dude 83,
Yeah.
Callum Dory,
Hello.
and Brawlmaster 012.
Hello.
And last time we talked about rumors and NX hopes and everything in between. But, you know what we're really going to talk about, so don't worry. But as promised, we'll go over the comments first. And just so I stay in the continuity of the comments, I'm still going to call it NX. With that being said, let's go ahead and start with our first comment that comes from... Oh boy, we just really want to get through these comments as fast as we can, so we can get to the reveal.
So many of these are irrelevant by this point, but no, well.
So here's the first one. Call Me Knuckles says, why is it 51 minutes? It should have just been a few seconds of them saying no NX rumor is true.
Because then we'd be lying.
See, we need to milk that watch time because of the YouTube algorithm, so, yeah.
Because we're crazy people, we have nothing better to do with our lives.
Just over that, you know.
Even so, we were just talking about the possibility of what if this was true, and
And to get last, I called it moments in.
we all have internet bragging rights for life right now.
Especially CJ.
Savor
Oh,
it!
yeah.
Savor it! Alright, next one is Mr. Howell. I have one wish for the NX. A portable version of Smash 4 that is a combination of Wii U and 3DS with Ice Climbers and Wolf added. A return to cartridges would be amazing because discs can become unusable or rare to work, especially with GameCube. I swear I treat my disc with my GameCube constantly has issues with corrupt save data and unreadable discs. I haven't had a problem with the unreadable discs in my opinion, but in my experience, but corrupt save data, yeah, I've had that, unfortunately.
The Wii, I had a bit of disc reading errors, mainly with Brawl, just because of the amount of times I played that disc, and that disc got trashed over the years, but we won't have to worry about that much.
No, we won't. We'll get to that part later. Just wanted to bring it up.
Foreshadowing.
I mean, all I'd really want from any sort of port of Smash 3DS is just the ability to play Smash Run again, because Smash Run was too good of a mode to be stuck on a portable. I need to play it on my big screen TV. I don't care that it's individual screens for other players. I need to play this on a bigger screen.
Take it on the go with you. You have Smash Run again if it's there. So
There you go. Best of both worlds.
okay, so Carlos Gonzalez. I think the idea of a console handheld hybrid is cool. It'd be nice to play a game on your NX and take the controller, the handheld part with you on vacation or something. As for games, I'd like to see a new 3D Mario. It can be a sequel to Galaxy 2 Sunshine or a new adventure. New Super Mario Bros. NX. You know what'll happen. Just needs a few features. A brand new Kirby game for Kirby's 25th anniversary in 2017. Please, Nintendo.
I hope so.
That's actually all I got. I really just want to see a new Kirby anniversary game, possibly like Sonic Generations, where Kirby meets his classic Game Boy self. Sure, whatever.
I don't really see the benefit in that, because Kirby really hasn't changed much over the years, but okay.
Yeah. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. But as for new Super Mario Bros. NX, you know what? Let's just stop right there and say, just give us a brand new, updated Super Mario Maker and keep adding features to it every year, so we never have to see another one again.
I'm fine with just Mario Maker being the last 2D Mario game, because we have technically infinite amount of levels now, so...
Yeah, Mario Maker kind of made the new Super Mario Bros. Series kind of obsolete.
Yeah.
Yeah, we better not see any more of them after Mario Maker. And I'm just gonna say, you had me with the 3D Mario game, and then you lost me with the new Super Mario Bros.
Pretty much.
Alright, next comment. The Jack RS. Actually, just something I wanted to point out. It is rumored to not have backwards compatibility with the Wii U. Honestly, I'm okay with this decision because if Nintendo can just let go of the past and look to the future, that's what they really need to do the most. Now, that's not entirely true. I mean, don't we love playing some of our past games on our new systems, even the Virtual Console releases?
Well, that also means we have to look around the gamepad as well, and the less we have to look at that gamepad, the better. The Wii U gamepad in particular, but I feel like they're probably just going to end up porting most of their stuff over and probably fitting it to work with a regular controller.
Yeah, if anything, I feel like the games are the one thing you don't want to leave behind from the Wii U, since that's really all it had at the end of the day.
Next comment comes from, oh man, I'm probably not going to read this right. Taopao To. There's no way I can read this right, so forgive me. He says, I'll give them a week before it's announced.
Oh, okay.
And then Dino Pizza Gamer responded, you were right.
So what Topoto guy he needs a cookie right now.
A switchable cookie. Yeah.
Hey, we're not there yet.
True. We are technically in the past right now.
We're still in the past, and we can't quite switch to the future yet.
We have to use this as many times as we can, so the whole meme is dead by tomorrow. Get it out of your systems. Do it.
It won't be dead even after the new system is dead. Memes live forever.
After we switch to the next system after the Nintendo Switch.
Shut up!
I'm getting it out of my system, alright?
I don't blame you.
Okay, Lucario Smash 246. I read somewhere that a Mario and Pokemon game will come out sometime around the launch time of the NX. Now, I remember that article. That was actually way back when I did the What's Your Opinion video for the Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff. So, Mario confirmed?
Yeah, for Pokemon, if we're gonna get one this year, I predict a Pokken tournament. Well, I mean, technically next year. But I predict probably a Pokken tournament port of some kind, or maybe even Sun and Moon might get something for NX.
It's going to be interesting seeing how the handheld games are ported over, assuming that this is actually a hybrid console, because we don't know about that yet until later in the discussion.
I think it's a little early to be like getting a brand new Pokemon game after we just get Sun and Moon for NX, or NX, yes. I can't remember who suggested. I think it was someone in Game Explain, but they suggested the idea of Sun and Moon being for 3DS, and then for the new system being that third version. I don't know
I can see that.
how everybody feels about
I
that.
can see that.
That way they can keep some of those Pokemon that didn't get leaked hidden.
Yeah, they don't have to just straight up port Sun and Moon to
Or
the
just
new
be
system.
like the Sun 2 and Moon 2, be two full new games, kind of.
I could still see Pokemon Star. I could still see that.
Pokemon Dusk. Pokemon Twilight. Ooh, that'd be interesting.
It was Eclipse.
No, there'd be so many
Eclipse.
crossovers with that terrible book.
Let's get to the future soon.
We're getting there. Not quite yet, but we are almost there. Zakaya Rico? Man, I can't read these names. NX is rumored to be revealed next week. Earlier this month, I heard it would be on October 21st. Maybe you're right about posting these kinds of videos right before the actual announcement comes, leaving luck to heaven on this one. Very clever way of ending that comment. I got your reference
my
perfectly.
one day.
You were so close.
So close yet so far.
But I see what you did there at the end, and I love it.
So our next one is Chartard. Okay, so Chartiard 1, and that's just how I'm saying it. What I want from Smash Brothers is if there is a port, is an actual ranking system for online, maybe one for each online mode, so I don't constantly get matched with people who are either much better or worse than I am.
If you're really worried about ranking up with your own skill, I would say just use Smash Ladder at that point.
I mean, that's not even the problem. The problem is you want to go into For Glory, but you want to be up against people that are on your same rank level. You don't want to go up against somebody who's like 2 times your rank level. That's insane.
Well,
So he
that's
wants
what-
a better matchmaking, fine. That's what he wants.
Yeah. I could take it or leave it. I don't think it's really required, honestly.
Yeah, I think having a ranking system is the wrong term for it. I think what he means is to have like better matchmaking in terms of getting matched up with people who are at your skill level, and I can definitely agree with that, because half the reason I don't play For Glory is because I always get matched up with people who are so much better than me. And it baffles my mind because I see people everywhere making montages of them just completely destroying people who play like they've never played any Smash game before. So I wonder how they get these terrible opponents, and I get stuck with people who make me the terrible opponent.
I guess just in terms being a tournament player myself, people tend to go to Smash Ladder when they really want to play. So I guess that's just how I kind of view it. So.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go, is to just go through other means.
This poor guy has been replying to almost every comment in the video, and I was like, I can't really put him in until he makes his own comment, and he finally did. So, out of just your will and determination to keep posting comments, I can put in your featured comment right here. So, to Nocturne Arc Hunter Kiliath, to me, I think that Nintendo would do is to drop the Wii brand name, just make a new system that it wasn't like the others, but just as playable as the past consoles, more or less depending the amount of time you played for, and the rest would speak for itself. I don't have any idea about the NX itself. For me, I think Nintendo Uni would work out better, but it's a placeholder name till they reveal theirs. About the third parties, I think that they may start back to make games for a new Nintendo system that isn't a reused Wii brand. It might have been done like something else. It is a little wordy, a little hard to get in there, but that's how it's
I get the general idea he is, and, future, that kind of does happen, so...
Spoilers.
Honestly, I'm kind of, I almost think Nintendo Uni actually kind of does sound better.
I actually prefer the name that Nintendo has, honestly, right
My
now.
only problem with it is that it's a real word.
Yes.
People are going to be using that in regular discussions, and that's going to get confusing at some point.
I think also Uni, I just, that doesn't roll off the tongue very well. Well, I don't like the sound
I'm
of
in
it.
favor of dropping these sounding like they're made-up names in favor of actual practical
Yeah,
names.
but have actual names.
The last time that they had a real video game sounding system was GameCube.
I know.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Yeah, it sounded like the perfect Nintendo equivalent to PlayStation. PlayStation, GameCube, and Xbox, whatever the X means.
These were places to play your games. That's what it was.
To the extreme.
Okay, coming back from Dino Pizza Gamer on his own comment, my concern with the NX possibly being a hybrid is whether the games will cost $60 or $40. And I'm guessing the $60, unfortunately. I don't like the thought of paying full console game price for all of my games. Well, think of it like this. You're paying... No, are we even allowed to say it yet? Are we still stuck in the past?
Well, actually,
don't know.
this was a comment I was going to bring up anyway. In this discussion, I mean, as you were kind of getting in it with the hybrid idea, basically that means, take Smash for example. You were paying $60 for Wii U and you were paying $40 for 3DS. Even if it's $60, you're still technically paying like half the... You're still only paying $60 for a $100 value of having both versions, technically, and on the go and home system. So to me, that's just more bang for your buck at that point.
Even if I were to look at this in the past tense, we would say, think of it like $30 to play on the home, $30 to take it with you on the go if it was a true hybrid. So that sounds pretty reasonable to me.
Yeah.
Well, I think it would probably still be 60 just because you are still getting the console gaming experience. It's just theoretically we're getting the ability to take the console experience on the go. So it's not really the portable games. It's still a console game. You just have the ability to play it at home or take it with you, according to the rumors.
Nothing factual at all.
Oh, pure
Nothing's been
speculation! Okay, we have 2 more comments left, and then we can just dive in and drool over everything we just saw. So,
Yay.
and these came after the announcement. Or, not the reveal, but after the announcement, which I'm just going to say off the bat, thank you, Smash M Pro 2000, Smash Mario Pro 2000, for alerting me about the announcement. I met him in a For Glory tourney online randomly. That was just kind of interesting, and I met him up on Skype, and he just shows me the announcement. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I saw the announcement. I was at work, and I was so mad because I'm like, I'm gonna miss it. And then I saw it was announced tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good.
CJ, you were actually the one that revealed it to me. And I saw you say that, and I was thinking, oh no, CJ's fallen for one of the rumors. This is... Holy crap, this is real!
Yeah, which which is very weird for Nintendo, just like 12 hours away. Oh yeah, we're revealing my system tomorrow.
It's like you couldn't just have given us this date earlier. Just now you're giving it to
What
us.
if they were to just release the video out of nowhere? Like literally just drop it.
Then everybody would be calling it fake.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Like, we're gonna show it to you just a few hours after we announce it. Like, I guess they figure everybody's just gonna be on board and paying attention, and news will just spread around like wildfire, which it did. And if you keep the hype still at its high, you're gonna profit.
I think Nintendo does benefit a lot from short-term hype, in particular with stuff like Nintendo Direct. So this just feels like playing to their strength, honestly. Maybe give us a little bit more time, but I think it overall worked out pretty well.
Let's face it, if this thing was announced, if they just said, oh yeah, we're going to reveal it next week, we would all be dying right now.
Oh yeah, like,
That's true.
it was hard enough for that 12 hours, so...
I think they knew we were already dying, so they wanted to give us as little wait as possible after we knew the announcement. And isn't this something that they usually do with their Nintendo Directs? Like
Yes.
they'll announce that they're having it like in 24 hours or something.
Yeah, it's usually like 24 hours or maybe 2 or 3 days beforehand. This was definitely the shortest time, though.
Yeah, I think they knew that we were just hungry for information.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm trying to think. Maybe they, like after the Sun and Moon demo fiasco, they just wanted like, oh god, what do we do? Hey look, NX trailer! Took our mind right off it.
I had actually completely forgotten about those leaks until you mentioned them.
Nice going.
Priorities.
Okay, so our last two comments started getting back on track from GamerBlue53. CJ confirms psychic. Anyways, might as well get my theories in before the announcement tomorrow. We are all assuming there's going to be some portable aspect to it, but I get the feeling giving it minigames versus the full game itself would end up being more difficult for developers. I'm thinking we get a Vita-style controller, or instead of cross-buy like PS has, you can just play the game on your home console or your handheld with a save feature between them somehow. For a less common theory, I'm hoping the system comes with GameCube controller ports, since it's pretty much guaranteed we'll get another Smash down the line, if not a port of Smash 4, so it would be better if they went ahead and included that. Hey, while we're at it, why not make the NX controllers also be able to use GameCube ports, and throw in 8 of them? That way we can play 8-player Smash without having to use 2 adapters. And GameCube Virtual Console, since we never saw it for Wii U, what do you guys think?
I'm sensing a lot of GameCube.
I love this comment because GameCube.
GameCube forever.
Basically.
Just GameCube. I love it.
GameCube.
He could have just posted just GameCube period, and I would have said, post this comment, feature it.
So I think
GameCube
GameCube has a
Cube.
GameCube here. What do you GameCubes think about GameCube?
GameCube.
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 Good to know.
So in case you were wondering, we're all really obsessed with PlayStation.
This might have been the most productive comment we've had so far.
Productive.
And now, our last comment, because I had to save this for last. And I think you guys will understand why. KH Ace writes, so now that the Switch is revealed, you guys plan to talk about it?
No.
Nah. Why would we do that?
Not worth our time. Bye.
But we'll humor you anyway.
If we have to, I guess.
Okay.